Grief is something we all share as human beings. It's a journey none of us can avoid. But even in the darkest moments, there is hope. Today, we're diving into powerful affirmations that will help you navigate your grief with strength and find healing along the way. Let's walk this path together toward peace and hope. Repeat the following affirmation. I choose to be gentle with myself, honoring the grief I carry while allowing space for healing. Your feelings are valid, and it's important to honor them. Grief isn't something you can simply push aside or rush through. Take a moment to acknowledge all the emotions you're carrying, no matter how heavy or overwhelming they may feel. In a world that often avoids the difficult realities of loss, it's easy to think we should just get over it quickly. But grief doesn't work that way. It's messy, unpredictable, and deeply personal. Sometimes we're hardest on ourselves when we feel vulnerable, believing that we should be stronger or that we shouldn't feel this way. But that's not true. Being gentle with yourself during this time is an act of courage. Extending grace, even in small ways, can create space for healing to begin. You don't need to rush. You can take each day, each moment as it comes. Remember, it's okay to move forward at your own pace, even if some of the weight of grief still lingers. Healing isn't linear, and there's no timeline for it, only your path, and that's enough. Repeat the following affirmation. I honor my own unique path through grief and release the need to compare my healing journey to anyone else's. My process is personal, and I trust that I will heal in the way that's right for me. Make decisions that honor your healing rather than deepen your sadness. Grief is as unique as you are, as individual as your fingerprint. No one else can tell you how to navigate it, and there's no right way to grieve. Let go of the expectations of what your process should look like and focus on what feels true for you. Take a moment to notice what's helping you move forward and what might be holding you back. Sometimes, even well-meaning people can unintentionally bring negativity into your space, especially through social media. While it may seem like a way to connect, it's okay to step back if it feels overwhelming or makes things harder. Ask yourself, is this way of honoring my grief bringing me peace or adding to my pain? The answers may be difficult, but they are essential for your healing. Remember, there's no timeline for grief. You don't have to rush through it. Focus on what will carry you through the next hour, the next day. Each small step is progress, and each decision that nurtures your well-being is a step toward healing. Repeat the following affirmation. I am not alone in my struggles, and I find strength in knowing that others face challenges too. I trust in my ability to cope, even when life feels overwhelming. One of the most important aspects of resilience is recognizing that we all face challenges in life. You're not alone in your struggle, and there's real strength in accepting that others go through difficult times too. It can be comforting to know that about 76% of people will experience something potentially traumatic, but only 8% develop post-traumatic stress disorder. This means that most of us have the ability to cope, even when it feels impossible. The most resilient people are those who can see what's in their control and what isn't, while also appreciating what they still have in their lives. It's not about avoiding hardship, but about learning to navigate it. This is where self-compassion plays a powerful role. By being kind to yourself, you can quiet that "why me" voice and realize you're part of a shared human experience. Others have walked this path and made it through, and so can you. It's okay to feel vulnerable, and it's okay to take things one step at a time. Just remember, you don't have to be perfect, you just have to keep going. Repeat the following affirmation. I welcome the signs of my loved one's presence and cherish their memories, holding them close to my heart as a source of comfort and strength. Grief is a journey, and many people find comfort in the subtle signs of their loved one's presence even after they're gone. In fact, over 60% of people report experiencing these signs, whether it's through nature, dreams, or simple moments in everyday life. Let them be a source of warmth and healing, a reminder that love transcends time and space. Perhaps it's a butterfly that lands near you, a favorite song that randomly plays, or even the gentle whisper of a breeze on a quiet day. These moments are not coincidences. They are invitations to remember the love and connection that will always be a part of you. Instead of fearing these signs or turning them into a source of sadness, allow them to be reminders of the good times and the joy your loved one brought into your life. They may be gone physically, but their presence lives on in your heart, in your memories, and in the world around you. Trust that these signs are a way for your loved one to continue guiding and comforting you as you move forward. You are never alone in your grief, and through these small but powerful signs, your loved one reminds you of the strength of your bond. Keep your heart open and allow the healing process to unfold naturally. Repeat the following affirmation. I will lovingly carry on traditions, keeping my loved one's presence alive in my heart and honoring the bond we will always share. Writing letters to your loved ones or carrying on traditions, especially around the holidays, can help keep their presence alive in your heart. These rituals allow you to continue expressing your love even after they are gone. Whether done alone or with family, honoring your loved one in ways that feel meaningful to you can be a source of comfort. It might be something simple, like writing in a grief journal or an activity that you both cherish together. There is no right or wrong way to remember them. What matters is that it brings you peace. Allow yourself the grace to honor them in the way that feels best for you. These acts of remembrance are not only a tribute to their memory, but also a reminder of the deep love you shared. Each time you engage in these rituals, you are acknowledging their lasting impact on your life. It's okay to grieve in your own way and to find solace in keeping their memory alive. Remember, they are always with you in your heart. Repeat the following affirmation. I will honor my loved one's memory by living in harmony with the values they cherished, carrying their spirit with me in all that I do. Grief can feel overwhelming, but it can also be a space for meaning-making, where you reconstruct your world with them still in your heart. The pain of their absence may never fully fade, but that emptiness can be transformed into a place of remembrance and love. Rather than being consumed by sadness, you can honor their legacy by carrying forward the values and positive qualities they embodied. Think about the things they stood for, whether kindness, generosity, or love, and find ways to weave those ideals into your everyday life. By living in alignment with the lessons they taught or the joy they brought, you continue to honor their impact on the world. This way, they remain a guiding force in your life, giving you purpose as you move forward. Acknowledging their presence in your heart doesn't diminish the pain, but reminds you of the love that endures. You can live your life in a way that reflects their spirit, bringing light to the darkness of grief. Grieving the loss of a loved one is never easy, but there are ways to honor them that can make the journey a little less heavy. Be gentle with yourself as you navigate your emotions. Every feeling you have is valid and part of your healing. Remember, your path through grief is your own, so resist the urge to compare your journey to others. You are not alone. Many have walked this difficult road, and you too can find strength to carry on. Embrace the memories of your loved one, welcoming signs of their presence with an open heart. Continue traditions that keep you connected to them and live in a way that reflects the values they cherished. When times get tough, lean on your affirmations for grief. They're here to remind you of your strength. You are amazing, beautiful, and full of glitter. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.